I am Lakshmi Prasanna, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. Welcome to the lecture series of image processing. In this session, we will discuss about the questions that we can expect from Module 4. So, this is the content we have discussed in Module 4, that is color image processing. So, with respect to all these topics, we will have some analytical questions and some theory questions. Now we will discuss about all the questions related to these topics. So the detailed discussion of all these topics can be found in the playlist Image Processing by B. Lakshmi Prasanna. Now let us first discuss about the analytical questions. Here, the first one is demonstrate the pseudo-color image processing with neat diagram. So here we have to consider the block diagram of pseudo-color image processing. Like in the color image processing, we have two techniques. One is full color image processing and another one is pseudo-color image processing. So especially in this pseudo-color image processing can be done by using two methods. One is intensity slicing, and the second technique is gray level to color transformation. So while discussing about these two techniques, we can discuss with respect of drawing any block diagram. Next, differentiate smoothing and sharpening in color segmentation with suitable examples. So we have to discuss about this concept smoothing and sharpening. So while discussing about this smoothing and sharpening, we will come across some mathematical analysis in order to clearly explain about this color segmentation. So that should be neatly written. So mathematical analysis is very important while discussing about this smoothing and sharpening concepts. And next, here list the color models and explain each color model with suitable example. So we have discussed about different types of color models like RGB color model, CMY, CMYK, and another one HSI, YUV, YCBCR. So all these color models we have discussed. Now that color models we have to explain here by taking some examples. Next one is demonstrate the basics of full color image processing in color image processing. So here they are asking full color image processing, basics of full color image processing. So here full color image processing, we have two methods. One is per color component processing and another one is vector based processing. So these two techniques should be explained here clearly. And next one is summarize the color transformation with examples in color image processing. So here they are asking to tell color transformation. So we have seen different color models. Now color transformation means with respect to this color transformation, we have to discuss about formulation, about color components, and next we have to write about color slicing, tone corrections. So all these things should be considered here and they should be explained with respect to examples. And next one is here this problem is related to Huffman coding. Okay, so the probabilities of the symbols are given here and they are asking to calculate the Huffman code. So generally in this module we will come across some problems related to Huffman coding. So here also this is one of the problem related to Huffman code. Here also all the symbol values are given and here they are asking to find the coding efficiency and we have to calculate the length And here this question is also related to Huffman code only. So here they are asking to find the average length and its redundancy. So generally, so this problem also related to Huffman code. So generally we know the procedure of how to calculate this Huffman code. So we have to apply all the complete procedure in order to calculate the Huffman code. And basically, most probably in the Huffman code, what are the parameters they can ask means they may ask the average length or efficiency or redundancy. So we know the formulas for all those things, like uh, average length, which is sigma I is equal to 1 to n p of Ri into L of Ri. And next, in order to calculate the entropy, so we have the formula for sigma I is equal to 1 to n pi log 1 by pi base 2. And another one is they may ask us to find the efficiency. The formula to find the efficiency is h of x by L average, that is entropy by average length. So these parameters may be asked if it is related to Huffman code. And next one is explain color segmentation with a neat diagram. So here we have to explain the color segmentation by drawing the neat diagram. So this is what about analytical questions. Coming to this long answer questions from this module. So what is noise? And explain how noise can be generated in color images. So as we have discussed the how the noise will be generated in color images means it may be during image acquisition or it may be during transmission. So what are different reasons during image acquisition and what are different reasons during transmission? So all those things should be explained here. And the noises that may be included may be any type of noise like Gaussian noise, relay noise, impulse noise. And next one is explain color image compression technique with suitable example. So here we know compression techniques, two types. One is lossy compression and another one is lossless compression. So we have to explain about that too by taking examples. And the third one is discuss wavelets and multi-resolution processing technique in color image processing. So here this question is related to wavelet. So we have to explain what is meant by wavelet. Previously, before using wavelets, what we used to use, what is the drawback in that, why we have come for wavelets, and how it is used for the purpose of multi-resolution. Now, so demonstrate the image pyramids with neat diagram. So here, in order to explain about this image pyramids, by considering any one example, we have to draw the image pyramid structure starting from base level to apex level, and we have to explain how the size will be reduced from base level to apex level. So here we have to draw the diagram and explain. While explaining, some sort of mathematical analysis will be there. We have to consider that. And while explaining about this image pyramids also, we have to explain about the block diagram of image pyramids, which includes upsampler and downsampler. So all that things should be considered here. And next one, illustrate the subband coding in color image processing. So this topic is related to subband coding. Already in the previous sessions we have discussed related to this subband coding, like two band filter bank, and also we have seen 4-band filter bank. After discussing about these different types of subbands, so we have also learned how to draw the spectrum for such cases. Next one is explain Hart transform, justify how it is useful in color images. So in order to explain about this Hart transform, we should write the procedure how to generate Haar transform. So in our previous sessions, we have discussed the procedure of generating Haar transform, which is in the form of a matrix. And here we have solved for n is equal to 2 and we have solved for n is equal to 4 also. Applying the procedure, Haar transform is developed. And we should also justify how it is useful in color image processing. And explain multi-resolution expansion in color image processing. So we have to explain about this multi-resolution expansion with respect to wavelets only. And next one is demonstrate the wavelet transform in one dimension. So actually we have discussed about this wavelet transform not only in one dimension, we have also seen this wavelet transform in 2 dimension also. So here this wavelet transform, while representing in 1 dimension and 2 dimension, some sort of mathematical analysis will be there. That will be considered here. And next one is explain fast wavelet transform in color image processing. So here also, while explaining about this fast wavelet transform, some small mathematical formulas will be there. So here we need to consider that actually what is wavelet transform, why we have come for fast wavelet transform, computations will be different, and how that computations will be taken, that will be represented in the form of mathematical analysis here. So all that things should be explained. Next is demonstrate the wavelet transform in 2 dimensions. So previously it is asked for 1 dimension. They may also ask us for 2 dimension. And next, so list the wavelet packets with neat diagram. So this wavelet packet is very important concept. So while discussing about this wavelet concept, we have considered 2 scale and 3 scale wavelet transmission filter banks. And we have drawn some small block diagrams also. So while discussing about this wavelet packets, we have also taken some subband coding concept to draw that block diagrams. And we have seen 2 scale and 3 scale wavelet transform. For the 2 scale and 3 scale, we have also drawn the trees for simplification. After that, we have drawn the spectrum characteristics by splitting. So all that things should be considered here, and all the diagrams need to be drawn. So draw and explain image compression models in color image processing. Okay. Image compression model. So here we have discussed about basic image compression model. Some small block diagram is being discussed. Here in that block diagram, we have seen 2 important blocks, encoder and decoder. Again, internally in the encoder, we will have some internal blocks. In decoder, we have another internal blocks. So all that blocks are discussed in detail in our previous sessions. So that block diagram we have to draw here and explain about that block diagram, especially about encoder, decoder and its internal components. And derive error-free compression with example. So that error-free compression is also called lossless compression. So here we have to explain about lossless compression. With example means we have to consider some values and see what error is available, how much amount of error is available. So we have to calculate by considering an example. So in the previous sessions, we have solved some 2 examples related to lossy compression as well as lossless compression. So that example can be considered here and we can explain this lossless compression. So demonstrate the fundamentals of wavelet packets with neat diagram. So same fundamentals of wavelet packets. So we can draw 2 scale or 3 scale. For that we can draw the tree structure, and for that, considering the spectrum, we can split that and we can draw the spectrum and we can explain here. So neat diagram should be drawn especially. And list the types of noises in color image processing. So we know generally different types of noises like Gaussian noise, relay noise, Erlang noise, and also some more noises like exponential noise, uniform noise, impulse noise. The same, all that noises can be discussed in this color image processing. So while discussing that noises, we can also tell what type of filter can be used for what type of noise to avoid the noise. And explain the fundamentals of color image processing techniques. So fundamentals of color image processing means generally how the grayscale image look like, how the color image look like, what are the primary colors, what are secondary colors, all that fundamentals should be discussed here, especially as it is about color image processing technique. So we know two types. One is full color image processing, another one is pseudo color image processing. So if we want to discuss about that, we can explain with respect to per color image processing and vector based processing. Next one is compare wavelets and multi-resolution processing. So we have to write the differences between these wavelets and multi-resolution. And here color transformation problems are asked. So in the previous sessions we have seen how to convert RGB to CMY, how to convert CMY to RGB, RGB to HSI, HSI to RGB, RGB to YCBCR. So based on this, we have seen some mathematical formulas that are used for conversion. So using that formulas, we have to write that using that matrices. First, we have to write that in the form of equation. Next, we have to perform the conversion operations. So here the problem is related to RGB to HSI, RGB to YUV, RGB to YCB, CR. So three conversions are asked here. So such type of problems are discussed in our previous session clearly. Explain about color image smoothing and sharpening techniques. So here smoothing and sharpening techniques are asked. And coming to short answer questions related to this module, you may have simple definitions or some important terms that will be discussed here. So here comes what is segmentation, dividing the image into different segments which consists of similar properties of pixels. By using this segmentation, the analysis will become simple. And what are the applications of segmentation? And here, what are the three types of discontinuities in digital image? And next, how the derivatives are obtained in color transformation. Next, what are image pyramids? And what are the properties of coding? And we can have here define error in image, which can also be called as noise. What is resolution in an image? What are the disadvantages of Laplacian operator? And what is lossy compression? What is wavelet in an image? And what is full color image processing? So same things what we have discussed in the long answers, simple manner. Here short questions will be asked. So what are image pyramids? What is image smoothing? What are the advantages of smoothing? And what are the disadvantages of smoothing? Here define sharpening. And what are the advantages of sharpening? Define pseudo color image and give the properties of pseudo color image processing. So in order to have clear information about all these topics, you can refer our previous sessions. So in that all these concepts are clearly explained, or you can refer the complete playlist for the subject image processing, which is image processing by B. Lakshmi Prasanna. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.